So I'm sitting at my desk using my Mac, and I realize I have to turn my head all the way to the left to look at this thing. Wouldn't it be better if it was mounted right there? Let's see what we can do. So all the official solutions for mounting this thing on the wall are super expensive. I did not want to do that. I found a couple of mounts on Amazon specifically that were crazy expensive, but ended up looking at this thing at Harbor Freight for $10. And yeah, I know it's not specifically for a Mac, but this Mac is a 27-inch iMac from like 2014 or 15 or something like that. So I don't mind punching a few holes in the stand itself. So there's enough holes in the back of this thing that a couple should line up. We're definitely going to MacGyver this thing together. Holds quite a bit of weight. I think it might be pushing the limit here with the monitor. I'm sorry, with the Mac itself, but I'm willing to throw caution to the wind here. As you can see, there's lots of holes in the back of this thing, and all I need is for 4 of them to line up. And you can see that quite a few of them do here. It's even got a nice hole in the middle to allow for my power and cable and whatnot to come through. So first thing I did was map out some holes here that looked like they would line up good enough. And yes, after I drilled the first hole, I did use a level to make sure I was not going to have this thing be super out of whack once it got on the wall, but it does tilt and swivel and all that stuff. So next step was to find some nuts and bolts that I had laying around that would work on the back of this thing. And I definitely Frankensteined this together. I have a regular rivet here, like a regular aluminum rivet. Then I found a plastic rivet, and then a couple of nuts and bolts I had laying around the garage. And yes, this thing's heavy, but any one of these by themselves would be able to hold this thing up no problem. This is definitely a little bit cobbed together, but it'll do the job. Putting the mount on the wall, I just followed the instructions. Not going to go over that in too much detail here. Made sure I hit some studs, and then boom, mounted it up on the wall. Simple solution for a simple problem. Now I have more desk space. I don't have to look to my hard left in order to use it. And the monitors in front kind of block everything. And on top of that, the leg or the stand itself now actually acts as a little bit of a table. So I can store some stuff, get the keyboard out of the way that I don't use, that I just keep around in case I need it, the remote controls, some old iPhones, all that sort of stuff. So don't be afraid to think outside the box, people. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel. Be sure to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.